Hello everyone and welcome back to another Storytime video. And today I am going to talk about two fish that I had back when I was a kid. So, every once in a while, the fair would come to where I grew up. And this particular time when I was about 10, um, I convinced various adults in my family to go. I think I convinced my dad to go with me on Saturday, and I think I convinced my mom to go with me on Sunday. Uh, and I think I might have convinced my grandmother to go at some point as well. But anyway, so yeah, the fair was there for a weekend. And I don't remember what game the prize was to win a fish, but for some reason I was dead set on wanting a fish or two. And I figured out that I was good at that game. I think it might have been the knockdown whatever. I haven't been to a fair that much, but I think you to throw the ball and knock down the thing that goes back and forth. Um, so I figured out that I was good at that, and so I wanted a couple fish, and I was eventually able to get said fish. And I never really had pets as a kid, at least not for me personally. My mom is big into cats, so we typically had cats, and um, uh, so we didn't really have any other pets. Like we didn't have a hamster, we didn't have any of that other stuff. Uh, so these fish were the most unique pet that I ever had to that point, and that I ever had to this point. Actually, I was gonna say that I'll ever have, but Eh, I think a guinea pig would be cool. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, but the point is I really love these fish. And, but the thing is after like a week of these fish living, I think we got a little fish bowl. And I think we got a little fish bowl or some big glass container to put them in. But we put them in there, and from one Saturday or Sunday, the one lasted, or one of them, I got two ultimately. One of them lasted, I don't know, to that next Friday or Saturday. And then that Sunday night, I was kind of sad, kind of on high alert about these fish because of this. But uh, but that Sunday night, the other fish died, and we actually made arrangements to bury these fish. Yes, it sounds stupid, but I somehow convinced my family to bury the fish. So we went over, or my sister, my mom, and my dad. I know at least my dad was there. Maybe my mom wasn't there, but um, and we went to my grandmother's house, and we buried them on her property, and in this little wooden box that my grandfather made, and we buried the fish. We buried the fish. It's so, I don't want to call it stupid, but it's so funny looking back because it just feels so stupid, for lack of a better word. It just feels so stupid looking back, but that was the case. It happened. Um, it just seems so stupid looking back, but hey, as a 10-year-old, I guess that's what kind of logic you have and what you think. So I believe that a 10-year-old would find that perfectly reasonable. But as somebody who's an adult now, I just kind of look back on that and I go, wow, I'm thankful that the adults in my life and my family were willing to put up with that. And they probably did it to make me happy. Yes, I look back on that and think that, but you know, it certainly made 10-year-old me happy. But yeah, I'm sorry that the story is so short, but I don't know how to make it any longer without seeming like I'm milking it. I had two fish that I won in a carnival that died a week after getting them. And then we had a funeral and buried them. Like, what else do you want me to say? That's basically the story in a nutshell. But yeah, that will do it for me today. And CS guys, I do believe that will do it for this storytime video and Sonic storytime video. I will see you later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching. My throat's dry. I'm gonna go drink some water real quick.